Picture this: your IT project is well underway. The deadlines are tight, but the team is confident. Then suddenly, a key vendor misses their delivery, a critical security flaw surfaces, and budget overruns spiral out of control. The project grinds to a halt. Sound familiar? These are the costly consequences of ignoring risk management. In today's video, we'll uncover why risk management is non-negotiable and how to avoid the high costs of neglecting it, with real-world examples and actionable strategies. Hi everyone, welcome back to NxtChair. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell for weekly insights into IT project management, risk mitigation, and leadership strategies. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic: how to avoid the high costs of ignoring risk management in IT projects. If you are a project manager, stakeholder, or just starting out in IT, stick around. This video will help you protect your projects and your reputation. Topic Introduction. Risk management isn't just a box to tick, it's a strategic investment. Ignoring it can lead to delays, budget overruns, and even complete project failure. Let me illustrate this through the story of Rahul, a project manager who learned this lesson the hard way. Rahul was leading an ambitious IT project to integrate a new payment system for a growing retail chain. On paper, everything looked perfect, until unexpected risks derailed the project. Let's follow Rahul's journey to understand what went wrong and how you can avoid the same mistakes. Step 1. The hidden costs of ignoring risk management. Rahul's team was working on an ambitious IT project to integrate a new payment system for a growing retail chain. Pressured by tight deadlines, the team chose to skip a comprehensive risk assessment, assuming they could handle issues as they arose. This decision set the stage for a series of escalating problems. Initially, there were subtle warning signs: vendor communication was slower than expected, and several software dependencies hadn't been updated in years. These red flags were brushed aside as minor inconveniences, and the team pushed forward with the integration. What they didn't realize was that these early warning signs pointed to much larger risks that would soon materialize. 3 months into the project, the team encountered a catastrophic roadblock. A critical API, essential for connecting the payment system to the company's e-commerce platform, failed during the integration phase. This failure wasn't due to a minor glitch, it stemmed from an outdated software dependency that hadn't been identified or tested for compatibility. Without a contingency plan or mitigation strategy in place, the project ground to a halt. The impact was severe. 1. Weeks of downtime. The e-commerce platform couldn't process payments during peak sales periods, resulting in significant revenue losses. 2. Emergency fixes. The team scrambled to implement last-minute fixes, which involved hiring external consultants and purchasing emergency software licenses, incurring unplanned costs. 3. Client dissatisfaction. The retail chain's leadership was furious, as their business reputation took a hit due to the payment system's failure. Technical note: common costs of ignoring risk management. 1. Financial losses. Rahul's project incurred over $200,000 in emergency costs, including consultant fees, software upgrades, and lost sales. The budget overrun strained resources and delayed other initiatives. 2. Time delays. The API failure added several weeks to the project timeline. Deadlines for launching the new payment system were missed, which frustrated stakeholders and disrupted other planned rollouts. 3. Reputational damage. The client's trust in Rahul and his team was severely eroded. Their confidence in the IT department's ability to deliver on future projects diminished, affecting long-term relationships. 4. Legal risks. The outdated software dependency also posed security vulnerabilities. If a breach had occurred, the company could have faced regulatory fines under data protection laws like GDPR or CCPA. By the end of the ordeal, Rahul's credibility as a project manager was shaken. While he managed to get the project back on track eventually, the cost, both financial and reputational, was enormous. Had Rahul's team conducted a thorough risk assessment at the beginning, they could have identified the outdated dependency as a critical risk and mitigated it with preemptive upgrades or compatibility tests. The lesson here is clear: skipping risk management to save time is a gamble that rarely pays off. Investing in proactive risk assessment and mitigation strategies at the start of a project not only saves money and time but also protects your reputation and builds trust with stakeholders. If you've seen similar challenges in your projects, share your experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you're finding it insightful so far. But where did Rahul's team go wrong? It all comes down to skipping the fundamentals of risk identification. Step 2. Identifying risks early. One of Rahul's biggest mistakes was not identifying risks at the start. By skipping brainstorming sessions and stakeholder consultations, his team failed to recognize key vulnerabilities in the project. Technical note: techniques for identifying risks. 1. Brainstorming with teams. Collaborate to uncover potential risks. 2. Stakeholder input. Engage clients and vendors for external perspectives. 3. Risk checklists. Use industry standard checklists to cover common risks. 4. SWOT analysis. Identify strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. For example, had Rahul's team conducted a SWOT analysis, they would have spotted the outdated API dependency early and planned an upgrade before integration began. Once risks are identified, the next critical step is to assess their potential impact. Step 3. Assessing and prioritizing risks. Rahul also failed to prioritize risks, treating every issue as low priority. This oversight led to firefighting mode when high-impact risks became unavoidable. Technical note: how to prioritize risks. 1. Use a risk matrix to categorize risks based on likelihood and impact. 2. Assign scores, example, 1 to 5, for both dimensions. 3. Focus on high-priority risks first, as they have the greatest potential to derail the project. For instance, in Rahul's case, the outdated API dependency had a low likelihood but a very high impact. By ignoring it, the team underestimated how disruptive it could be. Quick reminder: subscribe to our channel for more practical tips like these. Your support helps us create valuable content for professionals like you. Prioritizing risks is just the beginning. You need a clear plan to address them. Step 4. Mitigating risks proactively. Mitigation was another gap in Rahul's approach. Instead of proactively addressing risks, his team relied on hope, never a good strategy in project management. Technical note: key risk mitigation strategies. 1. Acceptance. Prepare contingency plans for unavoidable risks. 2. Reduction. Minimize likelihood or impact. Example, test API compatibility in a sandbox. 3. Transfer. Shift responsibility. Example, sign SLAs with vendors for guarantees. 4. Avoidance. Eliminate the risk entirely. Example, switch to a supported API. In Rahul's case, a mitigation strategy like sandbox testing would have caught the API failure before the integration phase. But mitigation alone isn't enough. Risks evolve, and your team needs to monitor them continuously. Step 5. Monitoring risks throughout the project. Risk management isn't a one-and-done process. Rahul's team failed to set up regular risk reviews, which meant new risks weren't identified as the project progressed. Technical note: tools for monitoring risks. 1. Risk register. Document and update risks, their owners, and status. 2. Project management software. Use tools like Jira or Trello to track risks alongside tasks. 3. Key risk indicators, KRIS, metrics that provide early warnings of potential issues. For example, Rahul's team could have used a KRI to track vendor response times, flagging delays early enough to take corrective action. Conclusion: Rahul's story is a cautionary tale about the high costs of ignoring risk management. But the good news is, with proactive strategies, you can avoid these pitfalls. Start by identifying risks early, prioritizing them, and implementing robust mitigation and monitoring processes. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more actionable tips on IT project management and risk mitigation. Let us know in the comments how you've handled risks in your projects. We'd love to hear your insights. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.